Hey guys, welcome to my channel, What's Next Gaming. I'm Nex,
A blade
and today
embraces
we're going
its...
to be playing some Genshin Impact. This is going to be my first uploaded video, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. The agenda for today is basically to finish Ganyu's story quest because it's blocking me from doing the Crane Returns and the Wind quest. So we're going to be doing that one. Now let's go find Ganyu. Somewhere around here. How do you pronounce that name? Mount Alcan? Alcan? Over there, okay. Let's see. Anything new around here? Nope. Okay. Go straight to Ganyu then. Oh man, I'm so tempted to vote for Ganyu in the next banner. We don't have enough premos. Forget it. I'll see you when the time comes.
Huh? Person standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her!
Yes, we found Ganyu. Which region there? Okay. Wait. Is that... Seriously, I thought... forget it. We'll just do Ganyu's quest anyway. Or maybe we'll do that later, actually, because... Wait, but Ganyu's gonna be here, and then he's gonna... Okay, fine. Let's just finish Ganyu's quest.
Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
You left the human world?
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
Yeah.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
Wait, did she misunderstand something? Yeah.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh my god, Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times?
A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year.
That's actually quite funny.
Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
That's a good
Oh,
topic.
Paimon wants to hear it.
Me too. Me too.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Little Ganyu.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Oh my god.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
You're so rude. Paimon, stop laughing.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Yep, I do that too. I do that too. I think I've said
One's
Ganyu.
intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
It didn't work.
You did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the
Aotsong.
trial.
Okay.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Okay. So it was pronounced Alpha. Got anything to say, Cover?
This trial will test her spirit. Even so, one hopes that it shall trouble her little.
I hope so. Where is it? Wait. Oh. Over there, okay. Is that at the bottom of the mountain? Or... Okay, it's at the bottom of the mountain. And there's Ganyu. Let's go.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
Let's see. We want to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long.
I'm not really sure if we're actually considered human. Well, at the very least, one of us definitely isn't. But
Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Oh my god, walking in the way. We're gonna begin the training. What are we gonna do? Hit that. Got it. And then what else? Where's the other one? Oh, over there. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cloud Retainer flies, you know. Okay. From here, because there's the other one. There. Where's the other one? Oh my god, am I missing? One hit. Oh wow. Okay, that should hit. Great. Next is down over there.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Ganyu is indeed a really so sure. That's the point. Let's see. Awesome shooter Ganyu coming through. Yes. Hey. One, two. Okay, right on that one. Let's see if I can find this one. Let's make it easier, yeah. Wait. Alright, let's see. I should have gotten them all right. Nice. Wait, was that the only show?
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Let's see. Perhaps I'd make a good Adeptus.
I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is Mountain Shaper coming next?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
You're so rude, Paimon. Cold-hearted loner. He's not cold-hearted. But he is a loner. How interesting.
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Alright. Coming along.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. To launch you in, right? Launch you in. No, he's actually just down there. Okay. We're just gonna no. Oh wait. Yeah, we're just gonna glide down. That's fine. Let's see. Man, GM cars look so good. But, you know, where's wait, where am I facing? Wait. Okay, there he is. Found him. I found him! Show!
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
Show. And we're the critic.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Rude much? Okay. Okay, I think Paimon's attitude towards him is well deserved.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
It seems that Xiao understands Ganyu quite well.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Let's see what kind of trial this is. Wait. Maybe we can use Ganyu again. Wait, let's check. That's our. Okay. C3. Okay. Wait, does C1 do? Okay. Let's begin the trial.
Focus on the trial. I'm not here for idle chatter.
Where's the trial? Where's okay. Found it. That the one.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Am I supposed to only like protect this thing? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Born of ice and frost.
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword! I'm going in!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Access denied. Blaze over.
Okay, I guess that works.
We're way behind schedule.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Okay. Yes. There, perfect.
outlines your fate. Witness the Sakura Swirl! Inazuma shines eternal!
Wow.
Shine down!
For Rex Lapis!
That's fine. There we go. And done.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go
How
for a
did I
walk?
do, Shao? Pretty good, right?
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
Yeah, he could be nicer while sharing them.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti!
Sin-chan. Okay. What is up, Sin-chan?
Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
Maybe. You could say that, maybe.
Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Wait, whoa, that's too much, man. One wish only.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Such a materialist.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter.
Half-hearted.
What blessings can you grant me?
Wow.
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your old man is also an Adepti then. Congratulations. You're an Adepti blood runs to your veins, man.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk?
Dude, can't you see the horns? Are the horns that giving it away? Really?
You sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Show some respect, man.
How dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Paimon, you're not helping.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Rude much? Seriously? Can we smack him? He needs to be smacked.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
Yeah.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right.
What? No, of course he wasn't right.
I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
You want to go back to Liyue Harbor with us?
But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus, I
We told you it was a misunderstanding.
It's true! Just believe us!
all right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment.
No, your initial judgment was wrong. You misunderstood it, Ganyu.
If I'm proven right, I'll return to Juyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
Let's go. What are we going now? That is over there. Okay, that's fine. Let's stop by the lighthouse thing here. Right? Okay, the lighthouse is over there. Never mind. And we're coming home to Liyue Harbor.
We're finally back!
Yes, we are.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Let's see.
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to
Okay.
come with.
Which part of the port? That part of the port. Okay. Let's just walk to Liyue Harbor. Anyway, Liyue Harbor is very picturesque. Scenic. Right? Yep, look at that. It looks so awesome. Okay, we're done with the awesome. Let's just go to the nearest teleport point. Over there. It's taking too long. Over here? No, it's over there. Okay. Shortcut.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents.
Ah, that's the worst kind of job.
It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Uncle Chan.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Okay.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Chising, the Tianshu.
What? This guy is a member of the Chising. The Chanshu, huh?
What? This grandpa is a member of the Chising? The same rank as Ningguang?
My thoughts exactly.
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
I guess it's true that we don't judge a book by its cover.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
However many decades.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qi-Sing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qi-Sing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yua High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qi-Sing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
As expected of a Qi-Sing member. He's actually helping Ganyu.
Let's move then, to Yua High Pavilion.
Thanks, Uncle Tian.
Don't think too much about it. My daughter really needs Ganyu's help, and there's nothing more to it.
Of course. High Pavilion. Over there, okay. Fastest way to actually wait. The fastest way to High Pavilion is up here. And just jump.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
Definitely the fastest way to High Pavilion. Can you get hit by lightning while gliding? I hope not. We're there. Okay. What's that?
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where should we go for a walk?
Where's glorious sunshine? What are you talking about? There's no glorious sunshine. It's evening.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qi-Sing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Yep.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's 1,000 years of work experience for you.
All right. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
I don't get it though.
Miss Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Where is that? I'm gonna keep doing that. Let's see. Over at... that guy who was quite rude when
Body and mind.
flowers. I remember him. So his name was Bolai, okay. Yeah, it's this guy.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
You're so shitty, Bolai.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuahai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Ooh, is he gonna expose him?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best.
Ooh, he is. Alright. Go ahead.
If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
Even though you're so fishy yourself.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
That's real pity.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Wow, serious.
Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
Or the likes of you.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Bolai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
Man, this guy's so pity.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Can I talk to him again? No? Okay. That's fine. Still shady though. Let's go to Ching said then. Over there? Okay. Where's the nearest one? This one then. Go.
Time to act.
Time to act. Oh, it's
Body and mind.
Master Lu.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Rude. Paimon.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Flying one.
Paimon's sorry.
You should be.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave.
Treasure hoarders? It's okay, we'll take care of them.
Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
Gladly.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
He just walks away
Take back
silently.
the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too.
Right.
It's one of the Fatui.
That's not a treasure hoarder.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Shouldn't we observe him for a while first?
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
They don't actually need any of those reasons to teach Fatui a lesson, right? I mean, most of the time we just go up right at them and beat them up. No reasons needed. I bet this guy's just
You'll get
flowers.
boss
No,
bite.
my sword!
Frozen.
Ring cutter!
Crisp.
Huh?
Cut.
Teamwork is strength! There is no escape!
Okay.
Oh, you scoundrels!
No, you're a scoundrel.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
Was he actually just speaking flowers?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I think we were
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Yeah, what?
Pick berries over there.
Oh my god. So you were picking berries. Yep, I think we screwed up, Ganyu.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area.
Man, you Fatui guys have it rough, huh?
Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
Yep, whoopsie.
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Oh my god, you're thinking too much now, man.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice, man. Good choice.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
It is.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
He's still here. Okay, he's gone. Did he really pick the berries? Oh, you left your berries, man. I'll pick them, though. They're mine now. The warehouse over there. It's gotta be treasure hoarders, right? I mean, basically. Oh my god, literals. Of course.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Yep. I mean, we beat killer trolls as much as we beat them.
My apologies! Illusion shattered! Witness the power of good one! Everybody stand! Torn to oblivion! Shine down! No, my sword! Whirling snow!
Oh, there's one. Okay. Wait, there's more.
Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
All clear! one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Okay. This one?
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Man, that old man is versatile. Chest. And then this one.
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Wait, what's here? I gotta take this. Okay. Back to Hoishin. Jump. And then we just glide down. Well, drop down. Then glide down. We're back.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Where's Second Life? Let's see. Over there. Oh, second. Okay. It's this guy. Oh my god, you were a crook all the.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless, you say?
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
You've got no shame, man.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure.
Yep.
Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters.
Exactly.
I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Yep. Exactly.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
You ratted him out now.
Bolai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
Yep, he did.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh, please tell us.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon, don't forget your manners.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senua Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Let's go to Senua Kiosk now. Okay, fine.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the 2 of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuehai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuehai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
It should be called Grandpa Tian then. Why is it called Uncle Tian?
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people, but I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up.
Yeah.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
You haven't been fired, it's a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Let's go and clear up this misunderstanding. Back to Yue. Wait, where are we going? The Jade Chamber of Commerce. Where? Is it locked? Of course it is. What's locking it? Jade Chamber Rising. Okay, let's go check out Jade Chamber Rising first then. It's gonna be in the same building, right? So that's fine.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I ask you anything?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Actually, that's a good idea, Paimon.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over
Kind of
there.
fishy.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private.
Oh my
We can
God.
get down to brass tacks.
Dude.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, let's get started too.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
No, we're gonna need to... Can I do it now? No? Not yet? Why? It says, please complete it first. Got it, then... Let's go and chase after Shenhe then. Where did they go? Over there.
Please be mindful.
They're not here! Let's keep looking.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Wait. You just said you weren't bad guys. That's what... Okay.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
Of course, you're just a bunch of losers.
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't...
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyue Kiosk, then Wanmin Restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
Listen to him, man.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Yeah, no. Don't worry, everything's okay now.
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
You're welcome.
I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Or you could be a bit gentler. Well, yeah, wait, yeah, that's fine, Just smash his head in the ground.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
No, that's okay, that guy was just...
This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the laws?
No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
What was that noise?
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Wait, does Boo Boo Pharmacy actually...
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
As I was saying, does Boo Boo Pharmacy offer medicinal meals? Isn't it just a pharmacy?
I guess it does. Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
Are they really that good?
Rather awful.
Okay.
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Of course you would, Paimon. Of course you would.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
You can learn how to cook them.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
You're welcome to our team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
That's a very sound plan. Let's go.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Oh, hey, Baiju.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Nice. Can we talk to Baiju again?
Why does Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing?
That's a good question.
Is it really such risky business rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is all most peculiar.
Indeed.
Please, show me your
Is it still locked? Yeah, so.
Read what this says.
Where is it now? Okay. To the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
Wow, that's a lot of mora.
500 million?!
I don't think I can afford it.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Never heard of him.
Well, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Oh, an Adeptus.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
I mean, he's dead.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Will do.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
You still here?
It looks like the Jade Chamber rebuilding project will be fiercely competitive. It's difficult to say who will emerge as the winner.
And over there. So it's still not yet open. So go there. Man, this is turning out to be a very long video. That was very unorganized and unplanned. Forget it, let's just continue on.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Ooh, nice. Alright, Sealy. Haven't seen your kind in a long time.
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
It is a domain. It is. Nice. Wait. What did it need? Geo. That's fine.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shinra?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oh, we have to use Shinra. Nice. So what? I don't have to jump down, right? There's another way. Or not. Oh, okay, I can just walk on the clouds. Man. That's fine.
Time to act. Right. Let's light it up!
Illusion shattered! Obey!
Nice. Okay. One over there as well. Perfect. Anything else? That's it. Nice.
Unleash! Manifest! Shine down! No, my sword! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Unleash! Manifest! Cryo Incarnate! My apologies!
That was 15k.
Obey! Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh my god. Would have been deaf.
Is everyone okay? Look! The ceiling disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Are you gonna wake up? No? Okay.
Whirling snow! No, my sword! Witness the power of good work! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Unleash! Take flight!
Okay. Yeah, that thing's gonna wake up, isn't it? Of course it's gonna wake up.
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall!
Fly!
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
Wait, why didn't I have to
Hey!
write down?
That ceiling's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna have to hit that with Geo. That would have been very bad. Huh. I guess that works too. So can I push that again? Nice. Push this. Some more.
body and mouth. Rain cutter. May my final stand be. I'm going in.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Obey. Unleash.
Do your master's bidding. My apologies. So rude. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Shine down. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Fuwa. Rain out. Huh? Everybody stand back.
Cryo incarnate.
Whirling snow.
That one? Right? Okay. Any chest around here? No. Okay. Hey, Sealy. Come on.
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Sunset Vermilionite. Chest. Nope. And just follow the ceiling. No space for it. It's just. This one. Yeah, this one. No circle. Right? Those are the white reflex. That's better reflex.
Is this it? Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
So is the Jade Chamber.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
I can already picture that.
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Wait, 1,000 pounds?
Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon meant you, Shenhe.
My safety.
Yes.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Okay, this. Yes, I'll just take an artifact to this one. Do that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Any secrets? Secrets. Nope. Of course not. Here. The other side. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're back here. Yeah, okay, fine. Back down here. And then back down there. Are they building a jade chamber here? Okay, that's nice. Okay, they should do it. Then we can keep Ganyu's quest.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Paimon's right.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Yes, okay, let's just finish this. And then we can finish the, I think, see on the other part of the quest. So let's put an end to Ganyu's misunderstanding.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break,
we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
It was fun adventure for me too.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Actually, can you accompany me in all of my trips, please?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Ah, it's finally done. All right. And that's it. At least we got that part done. Then we have this one. Well, we're gonna continue that one on a much later episode. I think I'm done for now. It was longer than expected. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.